Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by this video. If this is your first time, welcome to the Kingdom Creative family. Would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about video production, content marketing, helping Christian content creators get paid and do what it is that they feel called to do. All right. So at some point or another, as a creative, you're going to fall into this rut. And I think you already know. That's probably why you clicked on this video. We get into these ruts where we just feel completely unmotivated to create content. We feel stuck. We feel like uninspired. We feel like, man, should I even do this? This is incredibly hard work. And you're right. All of those things are right. And listen, I know what that's like to feel that way. Okay. I feel like that all the time. Now, let me give you the scenario. This is the cycle that happens, right? You feel unmotivated. You feel discouraged. You feel uninspired. You feel even maybe judged by judging yourself on the quality of your content. And because of all of those reasons, man, all those things are mounting up against you. And you're just like, go create a video, go create an article, go create something. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I can't even do it. I'm going to wait till I feel better. I'm going to wait till something else changes and then I'll create. Or maybe you have a very logical reason why you can't create something. Well, I don't, I just bought a new lens and it hasn't arrived yet, or I need to fix up my studio, or I need to add that lighting, or I need to get the microphone, or, there's a myriad of excuses that we can have as to why we're not doing it. But the reality of it is you're only justifying your feelings. Your feelings are, I don't really feel motivated to create. I don't feel creative. And so therefore I'm not going to create. But just let me tell you this, because what happens when you choose to do that? Then you don't create. And then what happens after you don't create? You don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel excited. You don't feel encouraged. You feel stuck. You feel even more stuck. And then it's like a week's gone by, 2 weeks, a month. And you're like, man, I haven't even created anything in quite some time. Like, why am I like just another excuse to not create something? Okay, that's the cycle that happens over and over and over again. All right, let me give you the advice that you need to break out of that cycle. And this is the truth. This is the God's honest truth, okay? You need to just create something, anything. It doesn't matter. You need to create something. You have to do it, because it's going to be the action of creating something that is actually going to get you out of that rut. It's actually going to break away all of those things that make you feel that way and blah, blah, blah. It's going to break all of that off you. Will it be your best work ever? Probably not. Will it be the most inspired and creative piece and all this and that? Probably not. But listen, that's not the point. As a creative entrepreneur, as a creative individual, as a creative with a calling, okay, let me just better say it like that. As a creative with a calling, you have a responsibility to release that gift inside of you. You can't simply just say, well, I didn't feel like it, and so I didn't do it. That can't be an option that you're okay with. Because for one, it's not going to be helpful to other people. And for two, it's not going to be helpful to the gift that God gave you. You're not using it. You're burying it, right? We know what the scripture says about burying talents and things like that. The dude got rebuked for it because he didn't use it. So listen, you need to use it. You have to. And the way that you do that, the way that you break out of that cycle, is you just start creating, man. Listen, one of the biggest reasons why you're stuck in that area is perfection. You have a standard that you want to see. Okay, there's two things, okay? So and they're kind of similar related. So perfection, right? There's that perfection aspect, but then number two, there's fear. Fear of judgment, fear of not having this, fear of not having that, blah, 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 blah. But listen, nobody cares as much as you do. Nobody cares as much as you do. Nobody's looking at it like that. They're simply going, man, is this valuable? Is this helpful? Let me check this out. This is for me. This is not for me. All right, keep it moving. Like, it doesn't matter as much as you think it matters. But meanwhile, you're depressed. You're anxious. You're dealing with all of these things. You're discouraged. You got all these things going on, and it doesn't even have to go on. All you have to do is you have to just start putting one foot in front of the other. Create some content, man. Release it. Get it out there. Communicate with some people. Get some feedback. Like, have some fun. Just do it. It doesn't have to be that way. Maybe you have an idea of a project you want to do, and it's just a really big project, right? Which a lot of us have those thoughts. We're like, creatively, we want to create the Mona Lisa and all that. But listen, just start with something smaller. Just create a small video. Just create something small. Go out and shoot something, in your backyard or something. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything life-changing. Just create. And it's going to be through that creating that is actually going to get you out of that rut. Listen, that's the only way to do it. The situation and the stars and all that other stuff that people wait for, the stars aligned. I was thinking, like, what is he talking about? The stars? All that other stuff is all that other stuff, man, is just excuses that are preventing you from doing what you were created to do. And listen, when we do what we're created to do, we experience fulfillment, we experience joy, we experience delight. There's pleasure that happens from doing what it is that you were created to do. So don't let something as small as a feeling get in the way from doing what you were called and created to do. Get out of that cycle. And that's the way to do it. Create something today. I hope that encourages you. Hope that blesses you. Subscribe to the channel. And just remember that you were created to do good work. Ephesians 2:10. Till next time.